Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. We can do better. I'm Patinator. For characters, Falstad, the map is Guardian of Terror. Don't forget, you're here forever. We're gonna go with the AA build because they have changed the way Seasoned Marksman works. They have changed some of his talents, so it's kind of gonna be neat. For those of you who already know what that's all about, you can skip straight onto the gameplay using the timestamp in the description below or the annotation in the lower left. For those of you sticking around, oh my god, Guardian of Terror, oh my god. Anyway, Hammerang, a lot of these are all basically the same, so if you already know what this is about, I don't know, wait 30 seconds. Hammerang throws out a hammer that returns to you, dealing damage. It can double tap somebody, slows people by 25% for 2 seconds. Lightning Rod, it's also great for clearing a lane, by the way. Lightning Rod, great for pushing somebody out of a lane, deals damage to the enemy, and an additional 75 damage per second for 4 seconds if you remain close to the target. Close being a relative term, the circle and range on it is actually pretty big. Barrel Roll, his escape dashes forward, and by forward I mean wherever you're pointing the arrow. Grants a shield to him for 3 seconds, so he can actually use it to dive when absolutely necessary. In some cases, it'll be necessary. Tailwind, he doesn't have a mount, being on a griffin, because it'd be weird to see a dwarf riding a griffin riding a horse. There's some potential there. Gain 20% increased movement speed after not taking damage for 6 seconds, so it's not quite as fast as a mount, but fast enough to make him quite the annoyance. He's actually one of the best assassins in the game due to his consistency and his variability, because you can build him mage style and use burst, or use a more sustained build depending on what you're facing and where you are. 2 heroics, Hinterland Blast, Kamehameha, after a short delay, deal 475 damage to enemies within the long line, and Mighty Gust, pushed enemies away and slowed their movement speed by 60%, decaying over 5 seconds. My biggest problem with Hinterland Blast now is it's not enough to really kill somebody, or even really threaten people, especially if they have a healer. And he no longer has overdrive. He no longer has a magic boost, a ability damage boost. So it's not as worthy. So there's even more reason to pick Mighty Gust, aside from the amazing playmaking potential. You can push people out, make sure that your team is safe, or you can push people into your fort and laugh all the way to the bank. Talents. Level 1, it's Seasoned Marksman. Every minion killed near gives you 0.2 attack damage, and takedowns grant 0.5 attack damage to max of 40 damage. Once you have 40 damage, you've completed the quest, so you can press 1, or whatever the button is, to activate Seasoned Marksman and increase your attack speed by 30% for 3 seconds, 60-second cooldown. Other people who are in more organized groups, or who are more diligent about it, will probably get this before long, but it took me forever. It feels like it always takes forever to get this many stacks, and it's probably better in smaller maps, and Guardian of Terror is not one of those small maps. Level 4, actually, all of these are pretty good. If you're expecting to have to stand and deliver, Static Shield gives you a shield every time Lightning Rod hits. Updraft lets you escape more, so if you're facing a lot of melees, this may be what you need. It increases barrel rolls range and shield amount by 40%. Hammer gains. Basic attacks heal for 20% of the damage dealt to the primary target. This is the one I went with, because we were going to stack up our auto attacks with Seasoned Marksman, and there were no healers, giving us a bit of sustain. Level 7, its Secret Weapon increases Hammerang's range and basic attack damage. Now, this is kind of a loss for Mage Stat, but kind of a boon for auto attack in Falstad, mostly because now you have to choose between the extra range and Boomerang. So you can't go poke all the live along there. You just gotta live with the shorter range on your Boomerang if you're going with the mage build. However, this does give you more time to take advantage of the bonus basic attack damage while Hammerang is in flight. It has been nerfed from 80% to 60%, but it still hurts a whole lot. Level 10, we've discussed the heroics. Level 13, all good options. Flow Rider if you need to use your abilities more. Giant Killer if there are a lot of tanks, and they weren't, but I still picked it because it's still bonus damage that will combo very well with Seasoned Marksman. Thunder Strikes, Lightning Round deals increasing damage. Also good if you're expecting to float around as you're shooting people with your hammer. Crippling Hammer, by the way, at level 16, because it increases Hammerang's slow from 25% to 50%, leaving them in your range for longer, which means you beat on them with your auto attacks for longer, and it works out for the best. Air Gust, you're not going to get a lot of value out of this, although Afterburner, if you really need to chase someone, is also good. Level 20, pick what you want. I went with Nexus Frenzy because I was committed to the auto attacks. Epic Mount still has immense value, even if you're building around auto attacks, due to the flexibility it gives you. Also, Wind Tunnel is funny. I mean, it's good, but it doubles the range and deals a little bit more damage, but it's still not worth it, I think, considering how narrow of a hitbox is. And how unimpressive it is for something that you wait, what, 80 seconds for? 120 seconds for? Jesus, it doesn't feel worth it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. Christ almighty, it's a Garden of Terror episode. This is going to be a nightmare for everybody involved. Also, I put Q and E on autocast, so that's going to be weird. Still getting used to that. I'm going to go with an auto attack build because this is Garden of Terror, where matches last forever. Don't forget, we're here forever. Let's just clear this lane first. After we clear this lane, I'm going to use my abilities to clear this lane as quickly as possible. Hello? I'm going to be on this safe side. Thank you, Sergeant Hammer, for giving me that stack. I'm going to float over to mid now, see if we can get ourselves even more stacks, even more delicious stacks, even more basic attack damage. That's going to be the name of the game. Hopefully, Sergeant Hammer doesn't get too all up in her own business, because... Hello? I'm hugging you now. Thanks for the stacks. Thank you for your donation to the stack program. Yes, go do that, Lenara. You should be proud of yourself for telling Dryads that, hey, I killed a random person with 2 other people. Don't brag about that. That's kind of crazy, man. I mean, you didn't. Oh, nobody's handing bot. That's alright. I'll float over there. Get a few stacks and work from there. And over here. Hello. Thanks for the stacks. Didn't even need to use my hammer. Hammers are for winners. Okay, basic attack build, which means, well, we're not gonna go with Giant Killer. I don't think the composition necessarily justifies that, as there are no big people on the field, no warriors for either side, no healers either. So this is gonna be brutal. Probably gonna get the oh god. Hello. Just gonna poke you now. Hello. You wanted to die? That's super of you. Okay, hammer gains probably the better idea right now, since nobody can really stop our auto attacks. Nobody's blinding us, so we can't rely on it as a form of sustain. It's been a nightmare trying to get a good recording today, considering it is Overwatch launch day and all the servers have summarily taken a very big poo. I mean, it's not a bad thing, it's just something you start expecting whenever something new gets launched. New adventure in Hearthstone? Yep, don't expect anything to work out. Rainer died at bot, so that's great. Yeah, let's do this. I will use my hammer for you. I'll use my everything on you. Where's our hammer? Our hammer's on the way to mid. Can't really soak right now. Don't get rooted. Yeah, we're not getting rooted. I'm gonna pick this up. Yeah. If I'm acting with, because again, it's been a really, really long day. Also, I'm gonna flip out just because I want the shields. Yeah, this should give us the sustain we need. Since we're, you know, oh god, no. None of your nonsense, ma'am. Here, have a hammer. Did we actually get hammer gains? Yeah, we got hammer gains. Well, do we want to tag the well? Yeah, kinda. I want to stick around for this. Probably need to help defend this with our Lunara. That's the real one, and you're out of mana. Alright, we're not stacking the cube. Sorry, I keep thinking that I'm stacking the cube because I did that a lot. I mean, the past few months. Let's float over here. Let's go soak that lane as well. Wow, 6.6 damage already. 3 minutes into the game? I like it. I mean, come on, pounce on me. Pounce on me. You know you want to. Fine, don't pounce on me. What am I, your real father? Kerrigan's real father is the Overmind, as we all know if we played, you know, Bird War, or played any of the... Actually, I don't think they mentioned the Overmind in the newer StarCrafts. And by newer, I mean... Hello! She has a friend. She has a friend in me. She has a friend in me. We're good. No, bad. Show her the lightning. See if we can get a kill. Hammer time. Secret weapon should be good. Admittedly, that was a little risky for us to do, but the point is it paid off, and we got our extra stack. Just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally press V there and indicate a retreat, even though I didn't want anybody to retreat. I thought we'd be fine. Hey, look, a Nova's trying to go after a guy. That's not the real Nova, at least I hope not. But what do I know? It's been a very weird week. Let's see. I think that we'll be fine if we fly there. I don't think so. I think we'll die if we fly there. There's a saw in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna get into it. Oh, I was really close. I'm gonna cancel my flight. Well, sure. Hello. Oh god, she's not alone. No, we got Hydralisks. Maybe I shouldn't have flown in behind her. I didn't expect Zagar to be there, I'll be honest with you. Well, that didn't pay off. But it was a good effort. Probably should have just walked up the lane. But you gotta make sure that your Nova is happy, and an unhappy Nova is probably never going. I'm not judging people who play Nova, but generally speaking, they tend to be a little tilty. Like people who play Illidan. And I understand. The idea of playing one of these super characters, like well-known characters in any video game, kind of makes you feel like, why isn't things going so well? Is it something wrong with me? And it probably isn't. It's just that that's the thought, and I'm gonna enjoy this a lot. I mean, if I hit her, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. Oh, let's get out of here, because we're getting donked by the Hydralisk. Bad Hydralisk. Bad Hydralisk. I will actually back. Do you think their Nova's here? No, their Nova's over there, but I'm still gonna fly over here, just in case a nightmare begins. So we're starting to hemorrhage experience in our lead, and that's, well, not okay. I'm gonna float over to bot. Defend against the Siege Giants. And there is a big team fight breaking out in mid, but I've already committed. Also, I want to get to level 10. Once we get to level 10, we can get Mighty Gust and ruin everybody's day. Although, Hinterland Blast, there is some value in it. Did not really mean to use my W there, but there is some value in it considering... Come on, toss out the hammer. Considering everybody's kind of soft, but then we have a Rainer and a Kerrigan. They're melee, and they're not really that soft. Let's hang out with our Tracer, who appears to know what's up. Because she is the Silver Ranger, although I don't remember any Silver Rangers in the original Power Rangers. But I don't know how that reboot is going to work out for a bit, for anybody involved. Hey, you want it, we'll do it. Oh, the real... That's you! Ow. Avenge me! Yay, triple tap saves the day. And those are not words that I am likely to say all that often. Oops. Look, we got some self-sustain. Let's use it. Fly away! Who wants it? Nova should probably get it. I mean, on paper, it's always going to be Nova who should get it. Get out. Okay, don't get rooted now. Not when a Rainer is on the way. Use my ult there to defend our Sergeant Hammer and buy us time to grab it, which actually worked out. You think it's Nova and a Guardian Terror action? I feel like it's gonna be that kind of fight today. That is Sigure, which means it's a Kerrigan. So who's in ours? Silver Ranger. Our Tracer. Oh, look, there's no better way to get stacks than to ruin somebody's day like so. If she sticks around, I'll fly over there and push her in. Ah, we got her. We got her for it. Very unfortunate. And their terror is floating over here now. Oh, okay, this is awkward. Whee! Give me this axe. Where do we want to be? Is that the real one? That cannot possibly be the real one. That is insanity to me. In my eyes, they need religion if that was the real one. Not that I'm a firm proponent of religion. If it works for you, I'm not going to judge you. It's just that you need some faith. Because clearly you think all things are always going to go well. But if there's anything that faith teaches you, it's that things will go wrong. Or have gone wrong, which is why you have faith. My terror has been cut down. Yes. I'd rather push this out because it doesn't do damage to us anymore. Let's get out of here. Excuse me. I was busy. Wow, we are nowhere near completing our stacks 9 minutes into the game. At least we're even in terms of experience. Yeah, but the new stacks, the new quest talents, had won their little upgrades. I've never really been able to use them to their fullest potential. Let's see, are we even? Now we're not even. We lost top 4 to that Sylvanas, who was pushing without anybody opposing her. Let's oppose her some more. The enemy team seems to have backed off, which makes this an okay proposition. Oh god, they're over here. I don't know why I lightning the Hydralisk, but that's something that happened. Look, what's important is somehow we got this. And I'm gonna hide in the bush to see if anybody tries to ruin our day. Nope. They're probably responding to our guys. I'm so used to having Boomerang that I actually pressed Q and was hoping to clear the wave like so. That's not the real one. I have no idea where the real one is. No, not that. You know what? Sure, Giant Killer might still be worth it. Goodbye, Kerrigan, I guess. Fly away! Is that the real one?
I'll have to tell the dryads about this.
Do we want this? Get away. Protect. Guys, I just pushed them away so you don't have to chase them, so stay alive. Okay, now we have the advantage in experience, but currently we have the numbers advantage. 16 seconds. Everyone will be back up by the time we look, by the time the seeds spawn, so not a lot of value in this. Can I solo a camp? Yes. Can I do it efficiently? No, which is why I'm not doing it. Fortunately, they have the advantage in terms of forts and structures. Please nobody look at me funny. Please nobody look at me funny while I'm lagging. Please. Yay, we got away with it. Let's go over to top where everybody is. Let's go to top where the fun times are. Whoa, we canceled it? That was probably for the best considering the lag, yeah. Oh god. Well, at least I pushed her into her Sergeant Hammer, so I accidentally comboed. Ah, 2 deaths, that's gross. I blame it on the lag, also on my poor play. Man, that was close though. Oh, you need to heal up. You need to heal up. I'm not taking it. Oh god, no, Lenore! Bye, Lenore. Heimer's probably gonna take it, but she's not a good pick for that. Tracer's an okay pick for it. Nova especially is, I think, where we want to go with this. Or, okay. Yep, Crippling Hammer is the way to go. I did go for Giant Killer, because it's still a little bit of damage, which will stack very well with our attack damage once we get our bonus. I mean, if this works out. Okie dokie. Clear that wave. Did she just recall into the same spot? Not judging her, I'm just saying, that's kind of weird. Hello. Not gonna deal with this now. You punched me. How dare you punch me? Yeah, the extra 50 slow, the 50% slow rever is gonna matter a lot when we want to hold someone down and start punching them with our hammer. Now we're chasing this. Sylvanas died getting punched by our terror. I want to find out who you are. Bye bye. Get out. I live! I live! Promise I keep! No Nova, please. No Nova, please. Okay, I actually got stuck on the terrain there. I wanted to go back, but if I had gone back and lived, then Kerrigan would be very, very happy. I wanted to click here. I think I need to adjust my mouse settings. But anyway. Oh, you missed the Nova. Nice jump. Nice escape. Now you need to hope that the Nova isn't lurking around here. Well, she was over there. Very unfortunate. Fortunately, our Sergeant Hammer is cleaning house, or at least trying to. One more shot. We got the fort. That's good. We're not behind a talent here, which is great. Most of us are dead, which isn't, great. They're still quite far from actually completing the quest, and that is my problem with the quest stance. They actually take a little too long to complete. Did she just recall? Yeah, she recalled. She recalled, and I'm not sure she actually needed to. Considering, she seemed alright. She had the same amount of health. I could be wrong, though. Let's not backseat game. Let's just focus on our play for now. They're probably headed there. No. That senses ambush. No, you fool! Don't start the fight. Not everybody's here. Yes. Let's get out of there. Use our escape a little early. This is gonna be a weird one. Yes. Okay. This is a little frustrating, I must admit, as our Sergeant Hammer is busy dealing rid of away, basically giving this up. Or was she dead when that was happening and she was actually just, doing her own thing? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna No, just get out. No, no. Just...
I see you survived.
Okay, what do we need to do?
How wonderful for you.
What's over there? I guess people are telling her to defend. What do we need to do? Defend against this, get a good team fight, and be happy from there. They are 2 levels ahead of us now. And they actually organized that a little bit, I think. At least it was a happy convergence of organization. Let's go help out a hammer. Yes, you survived. It's a surprise to everybody involved. Okie dokie. One problem at a time. Yes. Toss this out. So we get the bonus damage. I actually want to shred this. I mean, it doesn't deal damage anymore, but it still keeps it from shooting. Hey, let's get out of here. Nice shot. That's not great. Hammer time! Your turn. Stay. Good, Rainer. Okay, so we've accomplished one of our main goals, which was to win a huge team fight. Unfortunately, we're not in a good position to make anything happen with it. Sergeant Hammer is dealing with our waves. I mean, the fact that our lanes are pushed in is what's keeping us from actually making something really good happen here. But it'll still work out. Well, our Hammer Gains is keeping us alive through this, letting us jungle. Ooh, this is tempting. Yeah, okay, let's follow up on mid. I think that's probably the safest call. Nexus Frenzy is the way to go. I mean, the mobility from the other talent, from Epic Mount, is nice, but not necessarily what we need right now. I think we just need the up and up damage. After we get this, we should run. Yeah, we should probably run. Don't keep pushing that. Everybody there is up. Set up an ambush, I think. Just the way to go. Yeah. Time for some ambush. Oh, no. We got Nightist. You. You out. E out. Way flip out. God, get out. Be gone. Please tell me Vinova's dead. Vinova isn't dead. We're getting chased. That's Vinova. Avenge me! Yay! They avenged me. They're the best. Well, unsurprisingly, we're second lowest in terms of deaths. There's Tracer, but Tracer is, you know, deliciously difficult to kill. Slipstream, even with the Slipstream nerf. Ooh, and Jumper. Is she? Well, I was a fan of anybody who picks fast reload. I mean, it's super greedy, but it's also super awesome. Yeah, I was never expecting to go through this match without really dying unless I was a specialist. Because the way I was planning on playing this Falstad to begin with would put us in danger most of the time instead of keeping us safe. And yet, look at that. 18 minutes in, we still haven't completed Seasoned Marksman. It's likely... I mean, we're still getting the damage bonus, and that's still amazing. It's just that we really have to focus on cleaning those lanes to get the attack speed bonus. And even then, it's okay. I'm gonna help. Fly. Haha, just in time to take credit. Like a true hero. Coming in the nick of time. The team is split, which makes me feel a little iffy. Also, I accidentally blocked her. Get out. Not the real one part here. Accidentally hit somebody. That would have been awesome if we were stacking our Qs. Get out. What are you doing? I could have used my Arver, but I thought she was gonna leave like a reasonable adult. Sorry, I mean, not to poop on what she's doing. Just, you know, no. That's the entire team. I'm going here. This is smarter. BFG's actually gonna win the game for us. Don't look at me. I suck heads off fish. Rainer died to the terror again. Maybe all the people... I mean, this is proof, because I'm here. There's the Kerrigan, could be a delicious gank. Okay, all of the regret. Avenge me! Avenged. Well, let's just keep flying before Nova ruins our day. Bad Nova, bad Nova, bad Nova, bad Nova. You think she's gonna shoot us right as we escape? No, we got away with it. I would tag our terror now, and I would actually...
I hate to say it, but your enemy.
Yeah, you know what we're gonna do here? Since Sergeant Hammer picked BFG, she's not looking to win the game quickly. We're gonna win this through a grind, through attrition. I don't know why she sieged up there. Is she mad that we actually took the terror instead of her? Was that gonna be her deal? That's alright. She'll get over it. You made me miss my punch. Damn it, Tracer. You're awesome, but you know, I will put this here. Jesus, take it easy, Rainer. Rainer, come on! Be cool. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here. Do we have friends? I'd like to think we have friends. Hello? We don't have friends. Oh, let's do this. Oh, the temptation to fly over there and push them back is amazing, but we won't do it. Well, shouldn't have done that. Like, of the things you shouldn't have done, it's walk into the range of 2 assassins and a Sergeant Hammer. Is that the real one? Over there? Fly away. I totally forgot about Zagara. I know she's behind us, but like, maybe we should just go with our Nova. And I turned around. If we can take this fort, well, the attrition game works out. God, the lag. The lag is insane. That's why I'm actually just flitting around. Oh god, I don't want to be there. No. Like, yeah, we shouldn't be here. 2 down though, so it's not that bad an idea. And I think our connection has stabilized. And thanks, Overwatch. Not that I'm not gonna play Overwatch. I'm just saying, I know why the lag is here. Just play defensive. There's no need. Oh, she went with the vulnerable W. That's an interesting choice considering we're all quite soft. I could I could fly over there, but I don't think it's worth it. We just need to start dinging down the core shields. When the core shields are down, it'll be worth it. The BFG will pay off. Did you pick Orbital? Yeah, I'm gonna take the time. Yeah, she picked Orbital. That's a thing that's happening. Nova is appropriately scouting for us. And we're just gonna hit everybody in the face. Right here. Right there. Right there. Thank you, W, for finally clicking. Man, Tracer almost died. Tracer could still die. There we go. We're good. We're funky fresh. They are probably a top. Yes, they took those top seeds. We have our Guardian Nova waiting for us. That is a really aggressive position. I am not a fan of I have not been a fan of our Sergeant Hammer's position all game. It's very aggressive. She's the first thing the bad guys are gonna see. I guess she can also zone out with her range, but still, it's a little too risky for my taste considering we don't have a healer. Oh, she ulted. Ah, dodge, dodge, dodge. And we don't have enough seeds to actually get more, get a counter giant terror plant guy. That's the one. Those are the words. Good God. When you play Garden of Terror, you're here forever. Nope, not gonna follow up on that. We would die. I can defend Rainer, but you know. We need to grab this real quick. Thank you, Nova, for grabbing that real quick. We just need to hold. Eventually, numerically, it'll work out for us. Eventually.
Come on, we've got this.
Stop it, Falstad. Stop calling the lead, man. Be cool. There is no need to brag. Nobody asked you to brag. Also, sure, whatever. Do they not know the patch notes? But that actually doesn't do anything. I mean, I'll kill it when there's nothing else to hit, but get out. We're gonna get Hyperion. No, that is a bad time to get polymorphed.
Your enemy's terror is but a husk.
No, do not dive it, Pat. Do not dive it! I mean, it would have been amazing if it worked out, and devastating if it hadn't. That could have easily become the end of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a gank, an ambush waiting for us. As we go over there, I'm probably gonna... what would I do if I were in their situation? I would clear lanes. Like, I would totally clear lanes. Avenge me! Grrr, avenged. There was no need to avenge me, as I did not perish. What is Sergeant Hammer doing? Oh no, she was lining up her second BFG, so it would be double the BFG and maybe even take down the shields. That is a Nova. Lots of unfortunate things here, up to and including the inability to go behind them and push them into a very bad spot. Oh no, you can totally see me. Like, there's creep everywhere. They totally know we're here. I mean, there's no reason to push too hard. We have the advantage. If we play conservatively, the game essentially wins for us. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Bye. Oh god.
Well, that could have been worse.
I don't know why I did that. Now I know why I did that. Because I'm awesome.
Triple kill.
Why didn't you do that sooner, Pat? I don't know. I was terrified, okay? No, don't judge. I am not a bug. Don't judge me. Look, what's important is like 4 of them are dead. Kerrigan's alive and being opposed at the top, so we can split off here and start clearing the lane. Now we're all dead, so basically we should go for core. I'm gonna do that right now. Look at that. We got seasoned Marksman online. Like, I'm gonna go here now. Like, 21 seconds left. Like, we're gonna win, like, right now. Yeah, fine. We would have died. Look, we just cleared the way for Sergeant Hammer's other nonsense. This is the conservative play. We could have probably killed the core all by our own, and I kind of regret not staying there now. And I feel like we're gonna get orbital bombardment like right now. Yeah, you know, go for core, win games. Big fan. So it took us, and I'm not saying this is truly the average, but it took us like 28 minutes to actually get max stacks in Seasoned Marksman. I'm sure in some maps, hello Tomb the Spider Queen, that would be a much lower number. Hey, look at this. We could still throw the game. Let's not throw the game, Pat. Let's just stay alive. Let's just hide behind the terror. Let's just stay alive. Okay, that's one ult. Waiting for the... Avenge me! Alright. Terror should start this out. Thank God I didn't die. I'm just gonna go here now. I was gonna fly over and use W on it, but the point is, we won. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. I'm Patinator. I'll see you later. Also, that's a dog.